Right then, Carl, pre-season or silly season as you like to call it, nearly wrapped up. Trip to Norwich on the weekend to the Nest. How much are you and the girls looking forward to that?
Yeah, really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be invaluable to us for the season. Pre-season's gone pretty well. We're happy with the progress. And getting up to Norwich for the weekend, 4 days together, little mini pre-season training camp is going to be really beneficial. And Andy and Flo and the guys at Norwich have been really accommodating, and we can't wait to get there.
Obviously 3 weeks where we've been at home, Exeter, Leighton Orient then, Fulham. How have those tests been and how beneficial have those games been for the group?
Yeah, very beneficial. I mean, obviously there's minutes in the tank. Obviously we've had some new girls getting instigated into the systems and what we require from them, and getting that Moneyfields DNA into the new girls, etc. But yeah, no, it's been really good, and we've held our own against obviously higher opposition and bigger clubs. So yeah, happy.
Obviously, maybe a few injuries that weren't too ideal for you. What's the update on those injuries, and what's it looking like going into the weekend?
Yeah, I think they're mainly pre-season niggles. Players who obviously come back into it, and then you're pushing them and you're trying to build them up and get them fit and get them match ready. So there's always going to be niggles and stuff after a bit of time off, but frustrating, but nothing serious so far.
Obviously, we had Beth Burgess go off against Exeter, quite a nasty challenge on her ankle. How's her recovery going? Is she going to get any minutes on Sunday potentially? Yeah,
Beth's been back training. She's been out running. She's been following the pre-season programme the last week. We did non-contact again on Tuesday, and tonight she's back in for a full session. So, yeah, optimistic that Beth's good. It's just a knock that needed a bit of time.
Obviously, the season's fast approaching. Bridgewater on the first game. Got the plate coming up as well in the group. How much you look forward to getting the season started now?
Yeah, like you said, silly season for me. It's the most stressful time of the year. It's the busiest time of the year for a manager, and everybody else is trying to have fun and enjoy their summer. And all you want to do is get them back to football and make sure all your registrations and your contracts are done in time. And yeah, I can't wait to get going now. Busy week coming up, first week, 3-game week, but yeah, just can't wait to get going now.
What are going to be the plans for the weekend? I've heard a few trips to Great Yarmouth Beach is on the itinerary.
Yeah, so we're going to get them out of bed nice and early Saturday morning. They're going to get a bit of work into them on the sand up at Great Yarmouth there before we get back, rest up, and then we're over to the Nest for a training session. Back to the facilities for some analysis and a bit more catch up and classroom stuff, and then getting ready for the game on Sunday. But yeah, it's going to be a good weekend. Going
on to that game on Sunday, Norwich obviously same sort of level as us, but on the east side. What are you expecting from the Canaries?
Well, like I said, I know Andy and Flo from the conferences and stuff. Lovely people. I know they run a really tight ship. They've always been a decent and competitive outfit. Coming from the league, coming from the top of their division, it's going to be an interesting contest for sure.
Finally, what's your message to the Moneyfields fans going into the season in just over a week's time?
Well, our league is getting tougher and tougher every year. I know obviously Bournemouth went through it last year, but now there's investment and clubs coming everywhere, and everyone's trying harder, everyone's doing more, everyone's signing players. So it's going to be a really competitive, interesting season. And now with the playoff thrown in, gives it that little bit of extra spice towards the end of the season. So yeah, it's going to be far more competitive, far more interesting this year. And get yourselves down, come see the girls, because it's going to be a really good year.
Thank you for your time, Carl. Good luck on your trip to Norwich on the weekend.
Thank you very much, David. Love the new microphone, by the way.
Cheers, thank you.
Cheers, mate.